Hello everyone, this is MD Starcraft. I don't have a doctorate in Starcraft. I actually live in Maryland. That's what the MD is for. Anyway, this is going to be a Starcraft 2 replay map scrap station between Semu, the red protoss, and Deth, without the A, the blue zerg. This map favors long macro games because of this long route to your opponent's base. Let's destroy these rocks really quickly. So I gotta favor the zerg coming into this. I don't know either the players. I assume they're pretty good because if you have a replay you can download offline, you're probably pretty good. I mean, if someone bothered to post it on stuff. We got standard 9 pylon going down. Not gonna try any proxy or choose anything like this. Probably get to see an extractor trick going down for Deth soon. Good old-fashioned extractor trick to get that extra drone, who's so important. He's like game-changing drone. Got early scouting probe going out, gonna make sure there's no kind of cheese, or gonna scout if there's an early expansion, or if he's gonna go fast speedlings. Baneling bus good on this map because of the wide ramp makes it almost impossible to block off with one force field. I mean, unless you have a magic force field. Most maps you can block off with one force field when they try a baneling bust because the ramp's so small. This one, big enough you need at least 2. All the zerg needs to do is take out that pylon powering your gateway, and you have nothing to defend against that bust. So we're going to see if he does that. It does look like he's going for 14 pool, so we're probably going to see a fast expansion, which our Protoss player Semu is checking on right now, like a good little Protoss scout. Overlord's getting all the scouting information for Deth at the moment, just sort of floating around his big blimpy self. We don't have a gas down yet for Semu, so maybe he's going to try some kind of fast expand, using all the minerals, or go for 2 gateways. It's kind of late for a push, though. And it's not the map to do it in unless you're proxying. We do have the drone up here killing the probe. He's so cool. It's going to be a hatchery with 1 kill. And here he's about to turn into a fast expand. Semu knows this is happening though, so he knows he's got to kind of put some kind of pressure on. I got to do something to throw zerg off his game. So we'll see what he does. He does have his gas going down now. Does not have the core going up yet. Has a lot of drones going out, or probes being made. Already has 20 probes when he gets his cyber core. Wow. He looks like he wants to macro this game. Zerg player's going to need to either out macro him or put some kind of early pressure on, as we do have first zerglings coming out. We'll switch it to the production tab right here. Queen also being made, and first zealot coming out. No one has controlled this watchtower yet, which is kind of interesting. Zealot's probably going to do that right now, just to make sure that no kind of early zergling push comes out, which these 4 zerglings really just going to be kind of exploratory force. Make sure Protoss actually has some units. Winning with 4 zerglings against the Protoss who has no units would be kind of funny, but they are fighting now. Zealot's going to run away, but he's not going to get anywhere. He took out one of the zerglings, so a good little zealot. Ooh, doing some nice micro juking those zerglings like a pro. He's got his friend here now, though. He'll be able to turn those pesky zerglings away. Do have warp gate technology going down right away, and the stalker coming out. Second gas finishing up right now. The extractor is done for Deth. This expansion just finishing up now. Queen looks like he was about to transfer. Probably going to throw down a creep colony, creep tumor instead, though. Spreading that creep very important when you have multiple bases. Lets your units quickly move between them. Deth does now have control of that watchtower. He isn't posting an overlord over these rocks. Protoss player breaking through there would be detrimental to his base, but whatever. He is getting a second gateway up. Probably going to see him switch into Robotech. 2-gate Robotech, very common. But for the moment, nothing's going down. Just a pylon. Got its second queen finishing for the zerg player. He now has a queen at each base. Going to be macroing up. Probably going to turn this thing into a layer soon. He does have 100 gas he needs. Throwing down an insurance spine crawler at his natural, just to make sure nothing hits it. Zergling's going to try to run in here. I think they can take this stalker. There's a pretty narrow gap. Zealot's completely out of position. These Zerglings going to go around, do scouting, along with maybe pick off a probe or 2. Seems saying it's not meant to happen. Yeah, well, walling off is a good thing. Scouts this pylon up here, which probably is going to be used to hide attack. Deth's probably going to keep his overlord around here just in case he does hide attack. Would be a fast Stargate. Stargate's really good on this map. You can just float a void ray right over, take out the queen, and go for the hatchery. But no tech coming down like that yet. We continue to have drones and probes being pumped. Lair on the way now for the zerg player. Going to be interesting to see what tech he goes to. He's going to go Muta, Hydra, Infestor, whatever. Probably going to see either Muta or Hydra because of the short air distances on this map. He's still only on 1 gas though, so he might be trying to do some kind of roach play. There goes second gas. It's getting metabolic boost now. Kind of late on that upgrade. It's very important. and we do have the quick, kind of fast expand from the Protoss player going down. It's kind of fast because the Zerg's still on 2 bases, so if the Protoss can equal the Zerg in bases, Protoss has a huge advantage. Because Zerg, by their nature, just need to have more bases. Ah, that's Sacrificial Overlord. Doesn't get any really good scouting information because Semu did not hide anything by that pylon. We now do have quite a force for Semu moving out. Deth really doesn't have much to stop this. Only has a few spine crawlers up, 2 spine crawlers, some zergling. He is getting a lot more zerglings. And metabolic boost with another spine crawler. So we'll see if he can stop this in time. And Semu is getting another gateway, going to help block off this choke to secure his expansion. Lovely play there, as Protoss do really good at chokes against Zerg. Good Overlord positioning too. I'm going to see anyone in this choke, and they can't see him because he's on the high ground. And here comes the big push. If Semu can make something happen, you take out an expansion, it'll be in great shape, but there are a lot of Zerglings up now. So Stalker's almost sniping off the Overlord. More Zerglings popping now with these spine crawlers. Should be enough. But Semu doing the smart thing, decided to come through the back way. Deth trying to reposition his spine crawlers to put pressure on Semu. Not in range of his units yet, but he may just try to sneak them in there without using. Speed is done for the Zerglings now. They'll easily be able to surround these Stalkers, take them out. Stalkers are not that good against Zerglings. Good spine crawlers start burrowing, and the Zerglings coming from behind. They get a pretty good surround up the force field to block them on one side. The Zerglings quickly move around the other side, though, and surround. Looks like this Protoss force will be taken down. Many of the Zerglings did fall low health, but it's definitely not worth that trade for the Protoss. Spine crawlers still all completely unharmed. Zerg needs to secure an extra base now that'll put himself ahead, because the Protoss base is up. He does have Twilight Council down, getting Blink, which is good because the Zerg player is getting Spire up, so we're probably going to see some Muta harass going on as he pumps Lunchlings out. Protoss player getting 4 gates up now. Twilight Council Forge on the way too. Probably realized that Mutalisk were coming out, so he's going to get a Forge up for upgrades and cannons, each very good against Mutas. Zerg player sitting at 62 supply now. Protoss at 60. Quite an even game. These Speedlings going to try maybe a run by into the main or natural. Oh, Semu's got good positioning on his forces here though. Those Zerglings do get into the force field. It's too late for the Zerglings instead to surround the army and take it out. Zerglings probably going to run into the main after this. There's nothing the Protoss player can do about it. This could just be the game here, but Deth losing a little control on the Zerglings. They are now in the main though. For some reason they're going for misclick. Now they're going for the probes like good little Zerglings do. The probes have enough time to get out though. What is... I don't see anything Semu is warping in to defend this though. He's going to use his probes to fight, just warping a few extra stars. He's going to lose a lot of probes like this. This might set him back far enough for the Zerg down macro. Getting very gas heavy at the moment, but still pumping probes out both nexus. We see Deth moving forward with the spine crawlers. Maybe get an advance forward to try to take this third, the spine crawler wall, as he does have quite a few Mutalisks on the way. I count 10 Mutalisks coming out now. There's 2 Hedgers and Zerg air attack, level 1 going down too. Along with the Newtonized Carapace, I guess it's pronounced, for the Overlords. Get more scouting information out of them. Protoss player continue to warp in just plain old gateway units. Sentry, Stalker, Zealot. Blink is done now. He isn't getting the charge upgrade. Instead, he's getting +1 weapons from the Forge and Templar Archives going down. Gonna get some high Templar out, not only storm the Zerglings, but also make Archons. Archons incredibly effective against Mutalisks, 4-shotting them and doing splash. Third base going down now for the Zerg, though. If he can secure this, he'll be in pretty impressive lead over the Protoss, because these Mutalisks do quite a bit of economic damage. The Zerg player looking to just out-macro the Protoss player on this heavily macro-favored map. Mutalisk coming in now. The Protoss player did scout this. He is trying to get his guys back. Pylons going down instead of photon cannons. Wing Stalkers doing a great job microing right under the Mutalisks. Gonna force them to go away. Great play by Semu right there. Deth expansion. A little under halfway there. Photon cannons now going up for the Protoss player all around the middle of the line. Few going down at his natural too. These Mutalisks do not have that much of a job right now.